So I'm here on the Haleakala Trail, I think it's called, in Haleakala. I just started. I'm probably like 3/4 of a mile in. How do I change this? I'm walking along some, looks like kind of a ridge line here. Well-maintained trail. Can't really see anything anymore, but before you could see the north shore looked like haiku. It goes down into the crater. I think it's 13 miles total. It's like an out and back, so it's about 6.5 miles in, and then of course 6.5 miles back up. Probably takes about 2-3 hours to get into the crater, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm in a rush. Alright, so I just got to this viewing area, which I've never seen before. Let me show you. So you can see this is looking down into the crater. It's hard to tell how far down that is. It looks like it's a couple hundred feet, but also looks like not that far. I know I have to walk down in there because I'm going over to Cinder Cone or something. This is an angle that you can't see from the summit, so it's cool to see from down here. It's really hard to tell. Even I can't tell. So we just came from up there, and I think I'm going down this way. It's only been about like 15 minutes, so I'm surprised to even see this much this soon. Here's that again. Alright, so I'm about not an hour. I'm only about a mile in, and I just got to this ridge line. I'll show you. Here we are. On this side you got the crater I just showed before. Looking down, I think we were up on that point or something. And then on this side over here, it looks like some massive canyon. There's some clouds rolling in. Just hoping these clouds don't end up covering the crater and I'm walking through fog the whole time. But if so, oh well. I also meant to bring a hat and I didn't, so gotta wear extra sunscreen. Alright, I thought I should update. I don't know how much I've hiked so far. It's probably been like 2.5 miles maybe. I'm at this point on the trail. There's some steep switchbacks right there. And then you can see the trail at the bottom a little bit. So that's where I'm going. And then if you can see in the distance is a little building over there. That's a cabin. I think you have to have a permit to stay in. I think it's about halfway in the trail. It's about 3.5 miles total, so probably another mile and a quarter till I get there. This is where I came from here. In those mountains in the back, I think one of those, probably the big one, is the Cinder Cone thing that I'm gonna hike around before coming on my way back. But so far I've only seen like a couple people coming up. I think they did the sliding sands trail, which is I think 18 miles total. It goes from the summit all the way to the trailhead I just came from. Wanted to do that, but you have to hitchhike back up to the top, and I'm like, no thanks. Yeah, if you could see down there, I did see people coming up actually. Yeah, I could see them down there again. So we're getting pretty close, and once I get there I'm pretty sure it's flat the rest of the way. Just got to come back up this way. Alright, update when I get to the bottom. Alright, so I'm about 2.75 miles in, and I have reached the bottom of the crater. It's a lot more green than I expected it to be. I'll try not to fall. So this is what I just came all the way down that cabin I pointed out before. You could just barely see the roof from here. At the base of the hill, it said it was 1 mile to the cabin, so I'll be there in probably 15-20 minutes, and then from there I think it's a few miles to the actual cinder cone. Still no clouds, well, at least over me. It's a little breezy, but it feels nice. It's like 55 degrees right now, so it's perfect for shorts and a t-shirt. All right, so I just came from over there, and I'm walking along the trail here, and I see this pretty cool looking flow of lava. And then I noticed there's a little lava tube here. I'm not sure how far back it goes, but it's pretty cool to see. You can tell this is all pretty recent. Recent as in like a couple 100,000 years, I'm sure, but nearer than it was up there. That hill looks way bigger looking from a distance. And of course, I gotta hike back up there on my way back, but that's not for a couple hours. I did just talk to some couple that I guess slept in the cabin up here. I think you have to have some special permits to do it, but that'd be cool to do. I'll probably get to the cabin in like 10 minutes. It's not that far. I made it to the cabin. There's people over there, so I want to be quiet. This little cabin, I just used the bathroom here. So it said I'm at 3.9 miles. Up here, I guess, is some camp spots. But I gotta go that way in order to get to the cinder cone where I'm headed. I think it's another 2-3 miles. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I've been hiking for some time now, and I've made it to where you can see it looks like more of a desert. Almost looks like Mars. The cabin is just around the turn there. Went up some ways since then, and of course you could hear the winds picked up a lot. That's the mountain over there that I gotta hike back up. You can kind of see the switchbacks. There's a sign that said it was like 1,000 feet. It really isn't too bad, but you can kind of see over there, there's some softer sand material. There's the cinder cone, I believe, unless it's that over there, which is what I'm gonna walk around. I think I'm over like 4.5 miles already, and it's only 6.5, so I think I'm actually making more progress because it's only been like 2.5 hours. I probably look crazy at this point. It's been, I think, almost 6 miles already. I think I'm about to hit the little loop around this here, and then I come back around and come back down this way. This is where I just walked. There's another hiker way down there I just talked to. This is what I wanted to show you. I don't know if you could see in the video all the different colors in the sand, different minerals. Looks really pretty. And at the very top of the thing there, you can see the observatories, or not the observatories, but the little lookout place. The wind died down a little bit. It's been all uphill since the cabin. Looks like it just goes up more. At least it makes it easier on my way back down. Because I gotta go up that 2-mile cliffside basically. I think it's been about 2.5 hours too. I haven't even broken a sweat really. Just got a backpack here with some water. Just taking small sips of it so I don't have to stop and pee. Looks like another planet though. Alright, so I'm on the backside of that little mountain I just showed before. And you can see all the different colors on this little valley. Like, out there it looks like there might be another cabin. I know there's one out here, I just didn't know where. And I'm just about to go around in between these two, and then I'll head back with that trail that I was on before and start heading back. Alright, so I got to this point. I'm like exactly halfway. I'm at 6.5 miles, and it's been 3 hours. Look at this. That is one of the most unique things I think I've ever seen. I don't even know what it is. Some kind of lava flow, but it's different. But what I wanted to show you was this bottomless pit. I think I said it was like 67 feet down. I don't know how far you can see down there. I'm not gonna get too close. So I'm at this intersection. That's where I came from. This is the way I'm gonna go because it loops around the mountain, and then this goes to that cabin, Kapala. How do you say it? Kapalaoa. 1.5 miles. Here it is. 65 feet deep. Straight down. If you don't want to fall in there. And shout out to this mountain. That is one of the prettiest things I've seen so far, I think. Maybe this is all iron. I'm not sure, but I have 6.5 miles to go. See if there's anything cool to see. Alright, so I was kind of convinced I wouldn't see this part, but it was like, would have been looking forward to the entire hike. So I was walking, I thought I'd missed it because I've gone so far already. Look at this. It's just so pretty. It looks like there might be a rainbow up there. It's a little cloudy now, but you can see all the different colors on the trail. And that's what I've been wanting to see. Alright, so I just finished the little cinder cone loop, and now I'm heading on my way back. I just saw some other hikers that were coming from the summit, which is way up there. Here's my view looking this way, so you can see the trail going along. Once I hit that little ridge up there, it starts going down, and that's where the cabin is, in the lower section of the crater. Then I gotta hike that big old mountain. I haven't taken a break in probably an hour and a half. I'll probably take a little water break here soon, but I'm gonna stop at the base of the hill and eat something so I have enough energy to get up there. I think it's been just over 3 hours, like probably 3.5 hours coming down. I was told that it would be about 8 hours total. So I think I'm going a little faster than most people are, but yet I'm still taking my time. Already missing it. It's weird, there's like no plants at all over here. Also, the wind died down a lot. It's a little warmer, but it's still not bad. So I'm on this other little side trail right now. I think it's called Sword Fern Loop. And I think it's called Sword Ferns. Are all these? Let me find one. You can see them in the distance though. There's some dead ones, but there's some super rare species. I believe that's only grown on the Haleakala summit here. So they're like very protected. I don't know much about them. there's all kinds of them over here. Here's a really pretty one. You can see him getting closer to the mountain again. Here's a massive one. They're all looking pretty healthy except for a few of these, but I don't think they're disease. It might just be age. There's some clouds rolling in a little bit. Shouldn't affect me though, it looks clear on my side. Alright, so I'm almost to the base of the mountain. Here's where that cabin was. This is the mountain. That's where I'm going up. I don't know if you can see the switchbacks. It honestly looks less menacing than I thought it would. There were some people climbing up there. I didn't pass them, so I don't know where they're coming from, but it's just so silent up here now. Saw a couple of mice. See, I think it's 2 miles, 1,000 feet. I'm going to the very top. Probably gonna take a break here in a second and eat something first. Then I'll push on through. Alright, so I'm working my way up to the top. This is as far as I've gone. You can see the trail down there. Cabin way out in the distance. Yeah, that's probably a good 500 feet drop. It's hard to tell how high it goes. I don't even know how it goes. I'm gonna say I'm halfway there, if not more. That's where I just came from with the switchbacks. Then I gotta go up under that ridge line. Alright, so I was definitely wrong about being almost there. I've been walking for probably 30, 40 minutes coming up this hill. I came from up there. I came from down there and I came up. You can see some of these clouds rolling in. This drop here is probably 1,000 feet easy. And I guess the trail goes up there. I don't know. I think I'm at like 10 miles, so technically I still have like 3. Alright, so I've basically gotten to the top. You can see where I am. Here's the trail I came from. I gotta go back up. It still does go up a little bit, but nothing like this. I'd guess maybe just another mile or so. I'll update when I get to the car. Alright, so I'm back to my car now. Let me see. It was about 11 something. I think my phone might have not tracked it completely because I think it was more. I mean, online it said it was 13 miles, but this only... I don't think it's gonna load on me. Anyway, so I left at 8 o'clock this morning. I started hiking just before 8 o'clock, and it is 1:40. I can't do math, but that's 6 hours? Oh, here we go. 11.73 miles total. This is 4.5 hours. Okay, maybe I did a little better than I thought I did. Anyway, definitely worth the hike. That was my first biggest hike alone. I'll definitely have to do it more though. But now I gotta do the hour and a half drive back home. So thanks for watching.